Hello, my name is Lindsay Bacher. I am on the YNPN board. This is very exciting. And I'm very excited to be here. All right. Our new strategic plan! All right. So we have been going, our strategic plan ends December 31st. It is not just the end of many fiscal years, but also the end of our strategic plan. So, exactly, dun dun dun. So we have been, as a board, and now bringing volunteers and members into this, have been going through a process of developing a new strategic plan. This is us planning our strategic plan. We had a really awesome board retreat back in July where we talked about everything, like where we saw YNPN going in the next 3 years, and it was like the moon. I'm literally, like, going into outer space was one of the things that we wanted to do in the next 3 years. And so we thought really hard about what we wanted to do, where we wanted to be, how we saw our members being involved in this process, and like taking the whole organization to the moon. So we thought really hard about it. Oh, okay, I know this one. So we came up with 4 priorities. And after we came up with our priorities, we all looked at them and thought, these are really just like the 2.0 version of our previous strategic plan. And then we all felt really proud of ourselves for being really on target with what the work that we've done and where we see ourselves going. So this is innovative thought, leadership, and sector shaping. So we want to be leaders in the nonprofit sector. We want HR directors and executive directors and other people to look at young nonprofit professionals in the Twin Cities and be like, they are doing some really awesome work. They are shaping things. They are talking about salaries. They're talking about negotiations. They're talking about all these really awesome things. And we want to be a part of that. So that is one part of our strategic plan that we're going to do in the next 3 years. We need your help with that. We'll figure that out, exactly what that looks like down the line. This one is about, so as Richard mentioned, we are using this space for free, which is awesome. Thank you, Hell's Kitchen. This is great. But at some point, Hell's Kitchen is going to say, we would like some additional money in addition for letting us use this space. So instead of saying, I'm not going to pay for that directly by myself, we have to come up with a plan of what it looks like for YNPN to start being an organization with a budget. What does that look like? Is that grant money? Is that membership dues? Is that paying for events? We're not entirely sure yet. We want your help in figuring out what that looks like. We are, it's one where we want to make sure that as a board and as volunteers and other members that everyone feels like we're using this money in a good way and that it's really clear about what we need it for, how we're getting it, what's happening, and so we want to be very transparent in that aspect. Oh, this is an engaged membership. So, this kind of event is exactly the event that we want to be doing for the next 3 years. An event that is planned by members, is really driven by members, but also members get up here and are involved and engaged, and you guys are learning important skills like public speaking. So that is something that we want to keep doing. We want to keep making our events really great for you to attend, but also for you to learn skills and develop and professionally grow at the same time. And this last one is diversity and access and inclusion. So all of those other things that we mentioned, we want those to be reflective of the communities that we serve, not just who we are as nonprofit professionals, but then the people that we serve. So we want our membership to be diverse. We want our membership to have access to different events and programs and things like that. We have our nonprofit scholarships to NCN events. So we want to do more of those things where more people can get better access to development and things for like $20, Madeline, is it, to go to the conferences? So you can get a scholarship to go to this conference, and we want to have that type of opportunity really available for a big, wide audience. And that's it. I still have 30 seconds.